Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could
my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so alone. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis love just made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all the diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. Yeah, these feelings are familiar. Swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her. Swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust. I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love. Yeah.
I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
hi, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and
I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Where your old piece, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. shawty, better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so long. Should be.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday, man. Smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, y'all know we got Music Monday. Y'all see the topic, man. I'm gonna let my homie go ahead and introduce himself.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Dev Dunks, man. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week, man. We had a nice little shock drop this morning. I don't know if anybody went for them. I actually text Polo about it. They just went for him. I actually sat on that hard for a minute. I didn't tell you that because obviously, like I tell you, you should already know at this point when I text you about something, especially when it's shoe related.
Oh, he tricked me. You tricked me.
You already know I'm surprised that you didn't fall for it. I'm surprised you didn't hit me back with a. Well, let me guess. You gonna get them? I'm surprised you didn't hit me back with that. You just hit me back with, nah. So, but yeah. So that happened earlier today.
I'm gonna say this. Look, if you would have asked, you just said okay. If you would have followed up like a why or something, I would have that would have triggered me. So you could have got me because you almost got me.
I thought you would have caught on just from me sending it to you because that's usually how I do my decisions usually on my purchases. But yeah. So to cut a long story short, yeah. They dropped at like 11 today for me. So I'm assuming probably like 1 for you East Coast time. But yeah. Nice little surprise drop. Like I say, I sat hard for a minute on them. I actually had my size, everything ready to go. But then I just thought, nah, I want to wait for those. I want to wait for those dunks on the 11th.
Which dunks coming on the 11th?
The ones you did in your review, the upcoming April releases. Those I think they want the Setsubans. They got like that little demon looking logo on the back.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It looked like the ear of the rabbit joint.
Yeah. I want to try to wait for those. That's why. But I did set on those hard for a minute. I really thought about it because they look like those. What is it, the vintage green ones they did?
Yeah.
They did like the vintage green ones. They looked like something like that. Was like the shiny leather and the aged sole and all that.
Yeah.
This just reminded me of those. That's all. And I don't know, maybe the red was just a little too maroonish looking for me. I don't know. But still, I mean, you got them. Congratulations. Not a bad quick little pickup if he was out there in the market for them.
I think I'm just more stuck on like SBs now. Like, I don't really want.
I get it. Yeah, of course.
I am lying technically because little hint to everybody. Caught a W today, right before the reason. Normally I would have us already set up. We were slightly late getting on. Dunks had some issues, but also my issue was, somebody finally accepted. We went back and forth on an offer on a sneaker, so it's a dunk. That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all definitely another unboxing. Hopefully within the next.
We already know what it is.
What is it?
We already know what it is.
Okay. No, you don't.
Okay. Anyway, so
yeah, I doubt you know. I mean, yeah, like I even let you guess right now if you think you know. You know what? Never mind. Don't even do it because I don't feel like. Anyway, man. Y'all see the topic, man. YCMC, you know what I'm saying, which is used to be known as Shoe City. So it's pretty much they have filed for bankruptcy. That's the topic for the night, man. And crazy, it originated in Baltimore, which I really didn't know that. But this is a company that I thought was actually doing good. And then also tonight, I want to touch on the Air movie because I know it hit theaters today. Dunks really, like, I guess if y'all haven't signed up for the Sold Out Discord, we was talking about it there. That's why I wanted to add it on tonight. And the way Dunks was defending everybody's answers, I'm thinking Dunks may have a cameo spot in the joint or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, man, it's not that. I just don't. I've been hearing and I've been seeing people are thinking that this is a Jordan movie. It's not anything. It's about Jordan, but it's more on the Nike side of it. How Jordan even came to be, pretty
Right.
much. You know what I'm saying? It's about Nike story into finding Jordan, and then from, I guess, in my assumption, where the movie ends is where Jordan's story picks up.
Got you.
So yeah, it's like I said, the story before the story.
So my question is, so for the people who don't know, little interesting fact. Tomorrow is Dunk's big day. It's birthday boy tomorrow, man.
Oh hell, don't put that out there.
Pretty much everybody, y'all go ahead and start saying the happy birthdays in the sold out Discord already to Dunks. It's his birthday. So from what I'm hearing, the way Dunks is defending this Air movie, I'm assuming him and the Boo got a movie night tomorrow or something scheduled for the joint
Oh
committee.
yeah, I've already set that up. I already told her she don't got a choice. She gotta watch it with me. So you know.
Wow. I did pull up the like the IMDb where they got like some people that's already gave some reviews on it, and I think it was sitting at like 7 point something out of 10.
On
So
Rotten Tomatoes or whatever.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's not a
So
very
that's not bad though. It's
it's
not.
not bad, but it's not a great rating, you know.
But see, my thing is this: it could be a great story, but sometimes you need the
I
top of the line actors. I'm not trying to
I
hate.
feel like that people are honestly mistaking it for a Jordan movie. People are going and they're thinking
Well,
it's going to be a Jordan movie, and when
they
Jordan, like I say, I haven't seen enough of it, but when he's not in there like they thought he is, then they're like, "What is this?" You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but see, this is the thing. I also feel like they got Nike's approval for it, but they at that point Nike stepped away and let them just do their thing and just hey, these are top known, well known actors because I think it's like Ben Affleck and
Oh, yeah, it's for sure all A list. They got
yeah,
all A list for that movie for
but
sure.
on their budget though, I don't think it had the big production because my thing is if it would have had that big production, then I guarantee you we would have saw ads out the wazoo to the point where like okay, I'm gonna go see it, just don't post it no more. You know what I'm saying? You haven't
Yeah.
really seen it. Only reason, low key, I feel like the only reason I know about it is because I'm in the sneaker culture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it's like one of those things where back in the day, about let's say back in the day when we were younger, we knew every skate movie that was dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Like because
and
that's what the
that's
culture.
a that's a bold statement because to know every skate movie that was dropping
Yeah,
for them to have, they didn't have. I feel like skateboarding, it was getting commercial, but it still hadn't made it to
yeah.
like
And skateboarding back at that time, the skate vids, they were dropping full length videos every 3 months. You know,
and
whereas it takes a full length movie, actual movie from the theaters, maybe 3 years to produce. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that I mean they just pretty much edit those people's best shots together, right?
Yeah, I know. It's just hella clips they already got built up, and they just like compile them together, do like a mashup. All right, we know the formula. Like, we can go do that today. Go find
Right.
some skater and follow him for a month or two.
So yeah, or yeah, a few months, like you said. This is my thing. I'm surprised that they didn't get caught. I don't know if they caught any lawsuits, but a lot of those skate movies included like big rappers' music. Like, I know for a fact, like Notorious B.I.G. You know, this is my
I can
thing.
name you one. I can name you one who used every song under the book
Yeah,
whenever he did his films, and
right.
I ain't never heard of anything about him getting like sued or
Yeah,
flagged or a movie, and that was Chad Muska. This guy used
Chad
every
Antoine Dixon is one I'm thinking of.
man, the big one, Stevie. He was using like a real big names artist. Like at that time,
Oh,
who
he
was it?
was losing
What was that dude name? He was Beanie
Benny
Siegel.
Siegel.
At
Benny
that
Siegel.
time, Beanie Siegel was like a very big artist, you
Most
know.
definitely signed
But
under
I
the
guess
rock.
it was that one must have just have been a homie Philly love type. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
we go from Philly. You're in the top of your respected craft. At this moment, I'm at the top of my
I,
respected craft. You know?
I think what helped that skateboarding wasn't super mainstream yet. Um, and
I
it's
mean, you were still
definitely
pulling in millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but it was like that low. Nobody wasn't thinking about it, and then back then people were a little bit more. It was like, oh, that's just what they're like. Listen, they didn't think that deep into it. But
Well,
I
this
bet
is
you they couldn't do that today You know what I'm saying? Because
this is all before like all these like outside brands even got to skateboarding. Like this is before Nike even touched skateboarding.
This is before social media. That's the issue right there. The reason they
Yeah,
like they knew, but like social media, once if it would have made social media, then it would have got a little bit more flag to it, I believe.
Well, because you got, and also, these movies were coming out every, like I said, 3 to 4 months. So it's kind of hard to copyright every song in every skate movie, because like I say, when you got one of these companies dropping 6 movies in a year, you know what I'm saying?
What? Also, I bet you now, since a lot of those videos have been uploaded to YouTube, I bet they'll still let you play
No sound.
No, that if they really like. I think like Marvin Gaye family don't play that, but like I know some of them where like YouTube got a generator where it'll pick it up, and then they're like, okay, cool, this percentage of the video is going to, if not the whole video, whoever it's copyrighted by, they get a percentage of your like revenue if it's gonna be running ads. You
Honestly, I think the person who knew the business and who did it right and made sure he got 100% royalty off of his parts was Terry, because he used his own music. And if you watch the movie, you know that
definitely him.
Yeah, that was definitely him.
Only he was gonna be the one rapping over that.
Fun fact, people, I know you know. I'm sorry, but I know you know. But for the people who don't know, at one point in time, what's his name? The dude, Currency, and Terry Kennedy.
I remember.
I'm saying I know you know, but I'm saying fun fact for the ones who don't know, Currency and Terry Kennedy used to be in a rap group together.
Yeah, before and they had the merch, and then I think, but Terry had already filed a copyright. Fun fact, we keep bringing this up. Me and Dunk's been having a conversation offline behind the scenes of, like I said, we working on new merch, and one thing we making sure we don't want to be in a rock and a hard place. But yeah, I will say that I think Currency, they had it used to be before he changed it to it was Fly Society, right?
Yeah, it was Fly Society.
Yeah, and then once I think Terry Kennedy, they had a disagreement over it, so Terry Kennedy kept that, and then Currency made his own.
Currency, he did come up with his own. If I'm not mistaken, didn't Currency also have like a shoe deal? Didn't Currency drop some shoes?
Now I don't remember that. I ain't gonna say yes, and I don't want to say no, but I don't remember that. But I know, it used to be Currency used to be one that called his stuff Fly Society, but Terry Kennedy had already bought that name, and so now that's why we have Jets. Currency is Jets,
Yeah.
So
that kind of gives a brief little. I mean, that kind of gives an indication of where he came from too. Like the Fly Society had the jumbo jet. Then he comes out with Jet Life. Yeah, he comes out with Jet Life. So, this is kind of a play off of what used to be,
Yeah, most definitely. Let me hit the chat real quick. Kwame in the building says, yo, what's good? Just been chilling. It rained all day here. I think we're about to get our fair share, if I gotta be 100. But it hasn't rained here yet. Fly Guy got the popcorn, the best lives on YouTube. Appreciate that, sir. We got SISA in the building with the salutes. Jay Brooks in the building says, yo, what up, sneaker fam? What up, Jay Brooks?
Yep.
Manu the Kick says, Europe, the vibes, and Jordan 1 lost and founds going up in the sneaker game. Wait for the Travis Scott's low olive to start the splash to make a wave for Nike. I don't doubt that those olives aren't going to get, I give it another, not next week, but because they're supposed to release it on the 3rd week. So I would say roughly late next week, we're gonna start hearing more and more Travis Scott olive talk. Late next week. When I say late, I'm saying around whenever because his site is gonna most likely do a drop a few days before Nike.
I'm not going through that again.
Just enter. I mean, all you got to do with the Travis joint. At least all you got to do is enter and wait for you to get a notification. You ain't got to worry about pending.
Yeah, but see the way my schedule is set up, I can't really stay up that late. Especially if it's done how it was done on these Phantoms, where it took a couple hours before you even knew. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I do what I gotta do.
Hey,
If you
well,
want a sneaker, I woke up hurt.
I get up at 2:30 every morning, so
I mean, I'm not far from you, my brother.
well, hey,
you think the only one out here got to get up early, man?
no, but hey, I make sure I get my sleep. That's all I gotta say, you know.
Yeah, so you one of those people. If you don't get it, it's gonna be. Yeah, I get you. I'm like that too, though. I notice now, man. I used to make fun of like parents and like people older than us going to bed early.
Why you up so early?
Yeah, why you up so early and why you go to bed right when it's dark time? Now I completely understand.
My boy, I put something on TV last night. Me and my girl to watch. Honestly, I don't think I even made it through 10 minutes of it. Literally, all I remember doing is putting it on.
Oh wow, I've had that too. Like one time, I thought I was gonna finish out watching the show with Power. Man, I'm gonna just wait till the next day and put it on demand because I couldn't do it.
Hey, when Sandman start calling, I answer.
Yeah, I lose. Like I can't fight sleep, bro. I can't.
I used to be able to, but now I'm happy to go to sleep. I'm happy. The earlier I can go to sleep, the better.
Exactly. SISA with the birthday cake and the blowing the birthday sounds. So basically, happy birthday for you, Dunks. Man with a Kick says early happy birthday, Dunks, and enjoy the day, fam. Most definitely. Oh, yeah. The Slayer says, "What up, my dudes? Gonna go watch Air in the new Mario 2." Okay, so he gonna check it out.
I feel that. I want to go see that new Mario movie also. So I don't know if you know, it's about the video game, but they put it in 3D.
I didn't even know it was a Mario movie coming out.
Yeah, you just gotta. I don't know. I play games too, so I'm into video games. Sorry, I know about it. So and like I say, it's something from my childhood, Mario. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all I remember was the Nintendo game. That's all I remember was the Nintendo.
Yeah, look how far they come. Now he's on the big screen.
I see. Kwame says, "Yo, happy birthday, Dunks."
Appreciate it.
Man on the Kick says, "Slayer 100. I might have to do the same with the kiddo." Okay, so everybody, man, I gotta find somebody to go with.
Was he Mario?
Nah, the Air movie. Cool, man. Don M says the movie is about his mom negotiating his shoe contract. That's why I try to tell Dunks, but Lee. Dunks
want to say that.
That's basically what I said. I said it's about how they got his shoe deal. That's what I said. Yes, I did. I know I said it. I know that.
Well, people try and make it like I said, like it's about Jordan, and I don't know who said. I forgot who it was that I replied to, and they were like, "Well, how is that not about Jordan?" Because it's not about Jordan. It's about his contract.
I remember that. I left that alone. I didn't even entertain it.
I was just trying to break down what the movie was about, and like I said, I try to defend the movie. I just don't want people to get a misconception of what they're going to see, and when they don't see that, they discredit the movie.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like it ain't getting for it to be theaters. It ain't getting the push, and that's all. I just feel like it's not getting the proper advertisement. So that's why I think a lot of people think like Nike's not. They're not against it. They got approval, but they're not like, you know what I'm saying?
They're not fully in it, and you can tell they didn't put any money behind it.
Yeah, you know what's really throwing me off about that? To see like Chris Tucker, like he ain't been on the movie screen in like forever, right?
So imagine how many zeros came behind that one number to get him to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I have a feeling
it was that one number, then several zeros behind it. I'm sure.
I'm sure from what I've heard about him, and I don't know if it's true or not. So this is alleged. He ain't had it like that. So he may need to just get back in the field. What
I'm saying, yeah, and I'm saying that because that can kind of tie into it. He don't got it like that. So he needed a big check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To bring him back out, pretty much. You know, like he got enough to live comfortably. You know.
I'm
But
surprised though. It seemed like I don't know, but it looks like he's playing like a serious role. I would like to see him come back because he would have stayed on his path, he could have been easily considered one of the greats and probably still is.
he would have been. I mean, you know, and I feel like he didn't want to keep being like typecast as that, you know, that jokester character in movies. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you gotta think every movie that he's been in, and that started with what? What was his first movie? Wasn't it like Dead Presidents?
I don't know if that was his first one, but I know he was in that.
So
I know.
let's name Dead Presidents. We can name what we were just talking. What movie we were just talking? Oh, we can name Friday.
Friday.
Money Talks.
Money Talks.
All these movies he played.
I know you don't know,
Mhm.
but there's a movie cover where he had like blonde hair and like.
That
call.
That's his name's Rudy Rod in that movie, and that movie is called Somebody told me y'all know the movie. It's got Bruce Willis in it. It's got Bruce Willis in it.
What's it about though?
It's like about outer space, pretty much.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have never guessed him doing
that.
But
yeah, his name. Yeah, I know the movie you're talking about. But damn, I just can't remember
Fifth
the name
Element.
right now. Fifth Element. The Fifth Element. That's right.
Okay. Still she helped us. I appreciate that. Fifth Element. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I was like surprised to see him in something like that because I just thought he only did comedy roles. But I mean, but I guess you could say Rush Hour was a little bit of action. It was an action comedy.
He still boiled down to him being just the funny guy.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
and you see, he's typecast. Every movie since that he's been doing, he's been the funny guy. You know.
Yeah. So I could see why. You know what I'm saying? And we could say that happens to a lot of them. Like
I think, and those movies are spread out over a 15 to 20 year career that he's been in.
Yeah.
So you know,
it's just one of those. It's one of those situations, not to cut you off, where basically he did too good in his like in that Friday role.
Friday was his first movie. Sorry.
Yeah. If he did so good of a job playing that character, that's all we see. You know what I'm saying?
From then on, we had Rush Hour 2, Money Talks, whatever else movies. Well, I guess Fifth Element, but that was more of an obscure movie off to the side, you know.
Yeah.
But pretty much all of his major roles have been he plays the funny guy, you know. He plays the friend that's funny, you know. And like I say, over a 10 to 15 year, obviously the movies we can even tell in that time the movies weren't coming to him like that. But when they were coming to him, they were only for a certain role, and I'm sure that role was written for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they wrote it with him in mind.
Got you. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, get the point is what Dunks is trying to get at. Like once people get in that certain role, sometimes you do too good in one role. That's all we can ever see you in. So you know what I'm saying? But it's just I'm just curious how this one is gonna go because like if he's playing a more serious role, I wonder will he be doing any type of jokes? And it's supposed to be based off back in the day, so they're all looking like elder, like that old school elderly. Not like
I feel like it's gonna be some of those. I feel like it's gonna be some dry humor jokes in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like it's got to with him in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like and it's gonna be him that's making them. You know, like some like just little dry humor jokes, like if you know type shit. You know.
Yeah, one of the they're gonna make that reference where like you have to have seen them in this movie to get why that was said. You know what I'm saying? Little spots like that. I can understand that. Let me hit the chat real quick.
So what? Sorry, but so the movie is dropping today, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're correct.
So as soon as I get off the live, I'm gonna go buy it right here on my TV and just sit right here at home and enjoy it. You know.
I gotta see how much AJ is.
I do care, but this is my gift to myself, you know.
Okay, yeah, it's your birthday, man.
Yeah, this is just a little gift to myself. Watch this movie, you know, do my grown up activities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Chill, yeah, exactly.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. You know what? I ain't even gonna knock it. Like, you could do.
Perfect night.
Yeah, I about to say, yeah, you sounds, it's great. Sounds excellent. So, Dunks, I will be expecting your thoughts on it. We may I don't know. I'm gonna let Dunks watch it first. If he say it's worth watching, I'll check it out and then.
Yo, you already for sure know I'm gonna let you know how my opinion on it. You already know that's like a, even if you don't ask for it, you're gonna get it type deal,
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up to it like I don't care.
Yeah, like one of those situations. I'm gonna be like telling you, like, so don't be surprised if you wake up in the morning to my messages, because I know that you're probably gonna be passed out because of the time difference. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
just in the morning, if you don't read them tonight, just expect to wake up to some messages in the morning.
If you tell me it's worth it, I may check it out, and then Saturday we'll give a full good on.
I mean, even if I say it sucks, you still got to check it out, because you can't go off my opinion, you can't go off Manny's opinion, off of SI's opinion. I'm just naming people in general. You get what I'm saying. You can't go.
I see how much they charging to rent the joint. I see how much, but I know I ain't gonna watch that joint to probably like Friday though.
Yeah, just have it in your library, just waiting.
Yeah. Or just buy it then and just watch that joint. Like, you can, it may have a rent option. Use it a rent option.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't want to own the movie. I just want to rent it just so I can watch it. I mean, I'm sure renting it probably like $6-7.
Yeah, it might rent that joint. If it's somewhere around there, I'm still letting you watch it first and then see how just to get your.
Don't worry, I'll give you guys the honest Dunks review.
Got you. Let me hit the chat real quick. Don M says the movie is about his mom. Read that one. Negotiating his contract. Manny with a Kick says jet life. E Denero says I'm going to wait and watch it at the crib. Slayer says Super Mario is the Jordan of video games.
Low key.
I ain't gonna debate it. She still told us Fifth Element. Of course, SI had us with Fifth Element whenever we was trying to figure out the name of the movie. J-Rod says, what up? What up, J-Rod? Manny with a Kick says, Fact Slayer and Sonic is Scottie Pippen.
hey. There's some good matchups.
I'm about to say, yeah. Everybody, if you had a video game at the age of time that me and Duncan, those were games that honestly, I know for a fact Sonic came with the system.
Yeah, you already know. You know for a fact Sega was my favorite console up until I got that Xbox. Yeah.
And Sega Saturn was fire too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just never got one of those. I remember wanting one, but at that time,
somebody else's
$200. It was still $200. That shows our age. When it was, I was around when the Sega Saturn was still $200. Let's just say that,
Yeah, then I seen it slowly grow up where it was $299.
Yeah. Fun fact for people who don't know, also, if you're into video games, they actually have a sports themed Mario versus Sonic game.
Oh wow!
So you can actually go play Mario versus Sonic. If that's something. If you got kids, buy a game for them, and then you just pop your head in. What you play? Let me play. You know what I'm saying? Like just a little quick little deal.
Yeah, true. That'd be dope. Yeah, definitely. Dunks with the gaming segment.
Hey, we can start that. Nah, because you don't know enough about that one.
I don't know, man. You be carrying that whole life by yourself. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I played video games like me and Dunks play. I didn't play them like how Dunks.
We literally played one video game. That's all we ever played. One video game.
Remember that one joint?
And that was by choice. We only played one video game.
But it was that one where I needed your help that one time. Whenever I told you
on that ramp, yeah, I remember
on their rail to rail joint. It was it was Dave Mirra BMX. RIP.
Oh yeah, it was Dave Mirra. Man.
Yeah. RIP to Dave Mirra, man. If you know, you know.
Rest in peace, Dave.
Big professional like BMX. Me and Dunks was very big into the skating and BMX.
Action sports, just action sports in general.
Yeah.
We even, man, and this shows our age again too. Me and Jeremy used to watch rollerblading on the X Games.
We watched everything like rollerblade would be like the last.
What was her name? Fabiola.
Yep, Fabiola. But everybody, when we looked at that, was the last one. We always wanted to see the skating first.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
like,
And the
if some,
rollerbladers and they used to get off.
yeah, they used to get off. I only see how like the flips and the way they used to twirl everybody in the
Yeah,
air.
I remember it was those two Japanese brothers.
Oh, yep. When they were
They
skating
were doing
vert
them.
together.
They just go up and do the little twist, flips, and come back down
Yeah,
straight on like skates. But yeah,
that
man.
joint. Now, I don't see how they did it. It's definitely hard, but I mean, it's crazy how that faded out. So many things are spread out. Like from what I'm hearing now, bro, even some of the professional skateboarders have had to find other avenues of income now.
Mm-hmm.
Like only the big names are still getting, still straight. You know what I'm
But
saying?
those big names are at this point 50 years old.
Yeah. So it's
The
different.
Costings, the Hawks, the Cabreras, the Mountains. You know what I'm saying? All
Yeah.
these people that were young and in their prime when we were young are now we're adults and they super adults. You know?
Yeah. And that's like Naja. He's come a long way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the sad part is he in our age group, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He basically getting ready to slow it. He ain't doing. He's still good, but he not doing. I know he don't take the same risk as he used to. Now because he get
Who's this?
Nigel Hudson.
Oh yeah, Nigel. Oh yeah, man, that dude our age, but he got the ankles of a 50-year-old, I'm sure.
Yeah,
At this point, 60-year-old.
yeah. Don't take like he fall now is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that he got. Man, I guarantee you one. Honestly, they all are about probably 2 falls away from ending their skate career.
Yeah,
Because their ankles are hanging on by maybe this much strength.
yeah. Yep, most definitely. Let me hit the chat real quick. The Slayer says Manny with the kicks, preach, bro. We got Rodaris in the building says crazy stuff going on. Most definitely. J Rod says, I heard they only got 1 minute of actual Chicago, so I don't think it's going up like people saying, okay. So
Exactly.
the movie only has like one Jordan 1
And
Chicago.
I'm sure it's probably because, and I've seen that scene too, where they like preview the shoe, which is like the prototype that they come out with, you know.
Yeah, I
And then
seen
I
it
guess
floating
they take it
around.
and try to market it.
I seen it floating around where who was it? Ben Affleck he got a custom made Travis joint Jordan 1, but it's like the Chicago colorway.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if that's a good look or if that's like, you know what I'm saying, reaching. You get what I'm saying?
I think it's reaching and somebody else like if Travis would award, but like I don't know his whole. I'm sorry, like he's one of those, and I may be guilty of this as well. His fit killed the shoe for me. Even if it was like, you know what I'm saying, he just I don't know. Somebody else got to wear it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he wasn't the one. Let's see. Let me hit the chat real quick. Rodair says same, so he heard the same thing. Manny with the kick says, yeah, I'm waiting for the dunks rating on the movie before I watch it. See, we got here a little. Don't give it away, but you got to tell us like yay or nay. Like you got to give us like, you got to give us like your best on the top 5, like out of 5. Is it worth it?
Yeah. So Friday, we will. I mean Saturday. No, yeah, Friday for the Discord, maybe you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Saturday for the for the live. So if you're in the Discord, this is a disclosure to let you know if you want my review early, I'll post it Friday. So, but this will only be in the Discord, and then Saturday I'll give my live review.
Okay, cool. So we will be anticipating the review in the Sold Out Discord for the people who haven't signed up. We're officially over 200 people in there now, man.
Man, wow! I haven't honestly. I haven't even been counting. I just I just go on and I'll scroll through, and when it's something that's interesting that I feel like I should express my opinion on, then I do so.
Got you. Yeah, we notice. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Definitely, yeah, interesting. I got a question for off live too, but I'm gonna just chill on that one. But you're gonna laugh when I ask you though.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Let's see. Rodarius says, "Yeah, I would say still watch it for yourself. You never know what they might or might not see after the first viewing."
Exactly. So you can't go off just my review or Manny's or Rodarius. You know, you're gonna have to base that opinion on your own. You know what I'm saying? Because I can say, "Oh man, the movie was great. The movie was perfect. I loved it." Then you can go watch it and you can say, "What are you talking about? I see nothing great about that movie." But that's my opinion. So if you never watch it, then you're just gonna go off my opinion and be like, "Oh yeah, it was a good movie," but you never even seen a minute of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So it's just something you just got to do for yourself, you know.
Yeah, I feel
But
you.
I'm still, like I said, I'm still gonna give the review, and then like I say, you can still go watch it and base your own opinion, you know.
Dunks, Rotten Tomatoes.
You know.
Basically, you gonna give us how many Rotten Tomatoes it is, right? That's what it is, the Rotten Tomato joint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we getting Dunks tomatoes, man.
I'm giving nugs.
Nugs. Okay, got you. Okay, so Dunks, we will be anticipating that on the sold out Discord, man. Sign up is pinned at the top, of course. It's free to sign up for all the people who don't know, just in case. Um, Let me see. Manny says, "In Dunks, they trust."
Hey,
Oh, Manny with the kick says, "I'm the same, Polo. My brother get tight. I don't get into video games. I don't. I tried though. I really tried, but like honestly, once I like moved out on my own, I had one or two. Like I think the most I've ever had was a PlayStation 3, and that was it. And I never after that, I never really looked back."
Manny, I can relate. Trust me. That's all I'm gonna say.
My brother gets tight. I don't get
I
in
had,
the
I trust me. I grew up with a brother, same age, so I
uh,
know about getting mad about video games.
Oh wow. My brothers get tight. I don't get into video games. The Slayer says Dunk's got a review air in the Super Mario movie.
Super Mario movie might be a little bit along the way because that's something I'm gonna take my son with me to see. So that one probably be maybe a couple weeks later. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna see it. I might wait for that one to just come on the streaming websites.
Mm. Okay, cool. J Rod says NBA Jam. That's definitely that Sega game.
Oh
Um,
man, come on now.
classic
I
game, man.
think I, I think I broke that shit playing that shit so much.
We played it so long, like it overheat on that joint. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I used to automatically, instantly, as soon as I put the game, I just go put the big head cheat in.
saying? I mean, it was just like they look like bobblehead on that joint.
Yeah, instantly, like I
And
didn't
they
have to
had
beat the
certain
game, but I had the
spots on the
bubble head
court.
cheat.
They were like NBA Jam. It was another they did later, like a version where it was
Oh,
like
NBA Street.
NBA Street, but yeah, NBA Jam was like probably that inspiration, man.
Oh yeah, of course.
Man, to do stuff like that. NBA Street where they be fighting. I remember I had the and one joint too.
Oh yeah, and one game exactly. Matter of fact, I was just watching a video of that game. That's what I do. I'll go on YouTube and I watch old videos of old games and like gameplay and stuff.
My coworker does that.
Yeah, you know.
He does that. Like, and I'd be like, "How do you find his internet?" He's like, "I don't know, man. Just and I just
Yeah,
leave him
what do you
alone."
say? It's just I can literally sit there for a whole hour and watch a video about a game that came out in '92.
Yeah, he can too.
Yeah, you know.
Most definitely. Let me hit the chat. J Rod says, "I broke a control before playing 2K." Wow.
Roller spike.
Nah, my joint, we broke one, like the vibration on one of it, like it
The
like got
rumble.
jammed. Yeah, it got jammed where it went.
Oh yeah, because if you take the controller apart, if you know, I don't know, because I've taken controllers apart and fixed them and stuff too, but it's like the rumble is just like it's like this little. It's hard to explain. It's like half of a circle, but it sits in the little part like that's back here. So and then like when it shakes, it like shit like goes like swings back and forth. And that's what gives you like the vibrate sensation. Pause, but yeah, it's just like if you take the controller off, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Definitely pause. I got you. You ready, man? You ready? Let me in the chat. Big Money Sunny says, "What's goody,
Yo.
y'all? What up, Big Money?"
Yo, what's up, Sonny, bro?
Jay Brooks says, I had that and updated NBA Jam is come. Oh, you heard my bad, I'm reading it wrong. That an updated NBA Jam is coming out. Same old school goofy, old school gameplay with the current players. Okay. That'd be dope. But see, like NBA Jam only had it was 2 versus 2 though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like 2 players versus 2 players. So I wonder how they gonna level that out. You know what I'm saying? But you could alternate to which 2 players you was gonna be on there. But they don't. The whole squad. What I'm trying to say is the whole squad don't make the cut.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. Man on the Kick says Sonny the Plug. Man on the Kick says NBA Street Fire. J Ross says dunks on the nerd stuff, fixing controllers. I just buy a new one. Me too, J Ross. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
See?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Hey, and you see what? And you see why? That's why guys like you come to me when you guys need stuff fixed. And why I salvage my own stuff. I'm not gonna go buy an $80 controller when I already know what the problem is and can fix it for free.
See, I didn't know. I just like, man, but I need a new one.
Why would I go buy an $80 controller for a button jam that I can take the controller apart and clean the silicones and unjam it?
I'm gonna be honest. If most people like me, I never thought that deep into it.
I say I built my own computer, so it's just I don't know. It's just something that I just yeah, that's attached to me. I just continue with it. You know, if I can build a computer, I can fix a controller. If I can fix a controller, I can fix a whole console. There's nothing nerd about it. It's just understanding your product or knowing how to being self-sufficient. Why do I need Microsoft when I can do what Microsoft can do?
Yeah. Dunks with the facts.
You know?
Jay Brooks says that vibrating sensation. Pause. Manny says I'm dead. Wow. Well, that's Dunks. Hey, he talking that talk. I don't know what as I like when he went on there, I just let him have it. I'm like, oh hell no.
I understand. You know, I'm not gonna pay Microsoft when I can do exactly what they're gonna do here at home.
Most definitely. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Let's talk this. YCMC files for bankruptcy will seize all operations by May. Now, if you haven't, I'm gonna pull up their website. This is when you go to their website, it's at a password page and it says, "Thank y'all for shopping at YCMC. We are proud to have served you online shopping needs in the recent years. We have made a difficult decision to cease operations for YCMC. Orders previously placed will be processed and shipped. Provided the merchandise is available, we will continue to process any and all returns for orders placed prior to this announcement. Should you have any questions regarding our previous order or process, please direct your inquiries to," and they give the email. Again, thank you. So this is what you get up on their page. Pretty much they filed for bankruptcy. I would have never guessed. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think they had too many stores, but I'm going to cover this real quick. This was updated from Nice Kicks. I also seen it on Sneaker Retriever as well. But let me just read over real quick. It says, in less than 48 hours after its announcement at YCMC, you would cease its online operations. Recently revealed court documents in the state of Maryland confirm, which to the best of my knowledge, I did a slight bit of research. I think they started out in Baltimore, but I'm going to keep reading real quick. Documents in the state of Maryland confirms that the chain known as Shoe City has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which we may have to look up what actually that is, because I think that pretty much consolidates all their debt so they can have one big form of payment without like any like interest or something like that. But don't quote me though. But I'm thinking it's some.
Don't you have to pay to go into bankruptcy?
Yeah, I think so. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that may be way cheaper than what you owe.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, you pretty much like a buyout, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. The DMV staple currently has 39 stores with nearly 400 employees across full-time and part-time positions. Man, this country we going, man, because that means they finna lose their jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With over 4, that means 400 people finna, you know, have to go somewhere else. And let's keep in mind not to throw Foot Locker them up under the bus, but then we just do a live where they said they're closing over 400 stores by within the next couple of years. So
these opening 100 more.
Yeah, but still, that's still 300 out of, you know,
And you got to think if each one of those stores has what, maybe a 10 to 15 employees.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So at least 10 of those employees are going to get laid off from each
exactly,
store.
exactly. Alleged, and this is all alleged. We just reading back what's on the screen. So, yeah, man. So these people, I don't even know where they're gonna go because I mean, Foot Locker's kind of they're slimming down. You know what I'm saying? Finish
Mhm.
Line and JD Sports have been holding up because they've been trying to keep things. They've been very good with dropping their shoes, but I mean, still like with this like quiet peak in sneakers, and I think income tax didn't bring sneakers back where they are, and
Yeah.
everybody's anticipating again. This is why this topic goes hand in hand. Everybody's anticipating the Air movie to make such a big impact to bring it back, but I mean, like honestly, everything is tight right now, and I can even say that for myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Mhm.
everybody, things it ain't circulating how it normally is right now. But again, speak for
I
yourself.
feel like what you just said, I feel like is that's that's what their intentions are.
Mm,
If you know what I'm trying to say, they put this movie out purposely to try to boost the sales instead of on the opposite end, them thinking it's going to boost the sales. They put it out there for it to boost the sales, but
yeah, I'm curious what it's gonna.
intentional placement.
Yeah, Man on the Kick says Dunks the hacker.
What do you mean?
Let me read on the rest of this real quick. Um, let's see. According to the court documents, YCMC has an unpaid principal balance of 3 million, over $300 million, right? Yeah, as of March 28, 2023. Additionally, the debt eliminates 16 million in outstanding unsecured debt, which is almost likely due to trade debt to vendors. Okay. So it's different. They owe 3 million plus 16 million total, or is it 16 million total? Probably 16 million total. Um, unless you add a three, then that's what 719, almost nearly 20 million. Um, YCMC will cease sales operations by May 31st, 2023, in effort to pay the pre-lender in full. I was about to say, like, how y'all closing everything, but like, how y'all gonna pay off the money, and then what? Everybody just gonna be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No income ain't coming in unless they got other business, which they possibly could. Um, let's see. The original stories from April 3rd, 2023 can be found below. It says, okay, so this originally came out on the 3rd. I did post this in the Discord, but Mid-Atlantic sneaker retailer YCMC is closing its online website for good. Company announced the closure via Twitter following its statewide sales promotions that launched in March. Thank you for shopping at, and that's the link. We are proud to have served your online needs in recent. Okay, I just read this one. So yeah, YCMC by Shoe City. So pretty much that's what they try to go, I guess, to revamp themselves. While the site-wide sales may have been a foreshadow of what was to come, the closure still comes as a shock, as YCMC has been a staple throughout the Mid-Atlantic area and recent released a number of collaboration New Balances, including, yeah, they did do a YCMC because New Balance collect, because that's originated from here. So everybody, that's why everybody's so big on the New Balances in the DMV, as well as the New Balance 990 V3.
Actually, you know what? I think you actually brought that up before. You said that, but it wasn't anything to do with the Soul City. You just brought up that the DMV had their own specialty made New Balance. You
Yeah,
actually brought that up before,
yeah,
but I didn't know it was tied into who's Soul City, Shoe City, whatever. I never heard of the store, so I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I never even heard of a YCMC or Soul Shoe City.
yeah.
I
See, I
guess it
know about
must be an East Coast based thing.
it is East Coast based. It is East Coast based. Like it originated here, then they moved up across the coast a little bit. I mean, I think according to this, what it said, only 15 stores. Don't get me wrong, that's still a big thing, you know what I'm saying? But they're yeah, I think 39 stores. So I mean they 39 stores deep. That's still a lot. I mean, sure, it's not completely worldwide, but that's still big, you know what I'm saying? You still getting good. And they have a Nike account. Um, Manny says, did they bite Little Wayne group he had with Drake and Nicki plus Tiger? Oh, you talking about Young Money, Cash Money?
Yeah, YCMC.
Yeah, YMC. Oh, okay.
Yours
Maybe
was
they
like what? Yours was YMBC.
Y YCMC.
What
Yes,
was Lil Wayne's YMB?
yeah, YMCMB.
Yeah, YMC. Yeah, something like that.
I guess it's like one of those. Yeah, it's just one of those. They did a play on words, but at the same time, it's just letters. Maybe a little bit of inspiration of revamping that is probably coming off of Wayne's, to do that because Shoe City necessarily wasn't that catchy. And if I would think of Shoe City before like the revamp, I'd be like, oh, they sell. I thought they only sold like the Payless joints or something, but that's
Or
not.
the old ass shoes that don't get sold.
Yeah, but that's not the case at all. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, sound like it could have been an outlet as well.
Like shoe department or something. The shoe
Yep.
department.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Man of the Kick says, "What y'all think about the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Chicago?"
I'm not
about
sure.
that. I'm not feeling it because one, I don't think it's like an official thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the person that had him on, he not wearing them right for me. We gotta get somebody with, we need a better model to sell me.
Yeah, because he honestly should have been stuck. They should have stuck him in some New Balance. I mean, the New Balance would have made better sense than for him to try to wear.
But he can't though.
Some custom, not even just some Jordans, some custom Jordans. It's never even.
He gotta have a Jordan thing. So I think it would have been better off putting him in like some
just some Chicago's.
Yeah, they could just put him in some Chuck Taylors or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Some Chicago ones, just something like
they couldn't do Chucks because at the time they were two separate companies.
They should have fit into the movie. The Travis don't got nothing to do with the movie.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It don't got nothing to do with it. So they would have had to choose like a different Jordan.
And
they should have airships. They should have just thrown them in the airships.
Okay, yeah. And I got kind of pissed off last night too because I was watching Reshoevnator and they restored some Mocha Highs. And this dude put some bread bottom soles on it. So outsole. So it had the Mocha High with the bread outsoles. So the white and then the red bottom, which looked so weird. It looked so weird to me. I was like, this is stupid. Just you could have literally gotten any Jordan 1 bottom with the black bottom and put it on the shoe. Why would you go put a whole completely different color and make the shoe look fake? Maybe
that's all they had laying around.
Reshoevnator, come on, they tear 100 shoes apart a day. Tell me that they don't. They could have took those the ones that just came out, those fairy joints, and they could have took that sole.
Dunks feel some type of way, everybody.
I'm saying it's just weird because I'm used to them being black at the bottom, not red.
Yeah, I feel like the red was a bit much. That's all.
Yeah,
I feel you. But they probably wanted to make them pop, so I get it.
Yeah, the only thing he was going off of was the Cactus Jack stitch. That's the only thing he was going off of, the red.
Yeah.
And that's subtle, so.
Yeah, I don't think red would have looked good on that. Not at all. I may need to check that one up. Man with the Kick says, what y'all think about, read that one already, so we just kind of answered that. Let me get back to the article real quick. The e-commerce department of YCMC is ceasing operations. The physical stores will remain open. Okay, so they're not going to do online anymore. But I'm assuming,
that's kind of stupid because online is where you generate the most revenue because you can draw in people from all around the world instead of a closed community in a solidified location. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is weird.
A solidified location. Nobody from Germany is gonna travel to, let's say, Pennsylvania just to get some shoes when they can click on the internet that same site and get the same shoes that you just walked in the store and got.
if they do that and still keep getting the product, because I'm reading this right here, it says although the website will cease to exist, it seems that the YCMC has intentions of keeping the retail locations open for business. They've been to be started backdooring, bro. Allegedly. Like, and at that point, you ain't got to worry
Yes, yeah,
about.
so this is pointless. To why would you stop the bread and butter? You know what I'm saying? Just for a chance, thinking like that. Well, if we take some of the focus off the online and put it back into the storefronts, maybe business will pick up. Well, no, it's already known that a lucrative business survives online because you reach a broader audience. Your reach is way more. How can you reach somebody in Germany from Pennsylvania if you will only have a storefront? Yeah, it's possible, but guess what? You're gonna need the internet to do that,
This is
right?
this is
So
true.
why would they close the online business that was giving them the pretty, I'm sure, 70 to 80% of their income,
Yeah,
to focus on storefronts when you guys see exactly what's happening to Foot Locker, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, shoe store next to Nike itself.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Take a page out of their book. They're not closing stores for no reason, and they're the top. They're the top distributor of Nike next to Nike itself.
true.
I'm just saying, man. It's sorry for that long-winded rant, but it's
You
just like
good?
it's
You
kind of
good?
one plus one don't equal three, but that's what they see it as. Let's eliminate what's keeping the lights on, and let's focus on what's breaking us. Why we're in this situation in the first place. Let's put more emphasis on that instead of revamping and putting more tools and money into the business format that is working. Let's just dump wheelbarrows of money into a dead store.
Dunks X in the building. Everybody, Dunks X is preaching in the building, man.
I'm just
But
saying, it's
in
like
fact,
kicking a
though,
dead. Why are you gonna kick a dead horse?
yeah, this is true. This is so true. Let me hit the chat real quick. Um, let's see. Manuel the Kick says a website way better than owning a store. I agree with Dunks, especially nowadays. So Dunk speaks the truth, and Manny is back in Dunks. Pause. Um, the Slayer says first Foot Locker and now YCMC. I hope sneaker stores are still around in 10 years. Maybe buying shoes online is going to be the future without physical stores. That is a
What do you think?
possibility.
I mean, it's already in your face. What do you think sneakers is?
Yeah, sneakers, then it's gonna be easier,
All these
they
apps, all these apps are low key. They're online storefronts.
yeah, and
You
then
know, they
the
and it's
Nike,
a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper because you don't have to put up the overhead cost of a building. You don't have to pay employees. You don't have to do none of this. The site runs itself. All you got to do is ship it out in a timely manner when they pay for it. That's literally all you got to do. Website probably cost them 10,000 to make, and they're gonna make that 10,000 back in the first in the first 2 or 3 days. Honestly,
you're probably right.
you know.
Yeah,
Whereas a storefront is gonna cost you 100,000 to open up, where a website is only gonna cost you 10,000.
this is true. Big Money Sonny says Dunks X in the building. We need to get him those glasses now.
It was
At
like
that
this,
point, I think he got them
like this,
already.
right? Malcolm X. He was like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I think he already got them joints to keep it 100. But yeah, you're probably right, Sonny. Let me hit the rest of this real quick. This chat says, let's see, YMC has been a foundational pillar in the mid-Atlantic sneaker community, which has been best demonstrated through its give back incentives and gatherings like the YCMC convention influence. Okay, never even heard of that. YCMC plan of action moving forward includes processing all previous orders. Okay, cool. So they're gonna try to finish out that if possible. So pretty much we'll see how the games go. Like I think the other article gives a little, I don't say much more detail. That's what I got on that one. But they closes the online website, but they don't keep the physical on there. But I want to see like when did they actually? Yeah, they did that. They actually started out, but they'll keep things open until 2022. Just doing a little bit of speed reading real quick. It's very interesting. So everybody's finding out that they're filing for bankruptcy. But I mean, future. So as in the case, any Chapter 11 bankruptcy, YMC has taken the steps as it means of reconstructing their business. Indicates that YCMC would continue to operate in some capacity despite the closure of the company's online website. Rumors suggest that their way is which the business will continue to operate will be through Shoe City brick and mortar location staying open. I don't get it. Maybe they see something different we don't see. You know what I'm saying?
Are they gonna try to take that Foot Locker formula and try to say we're gonna revamp the stores? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make them cater more to the sneaker community.
Yeah, it sounds like just like a little get up to me, man.
Sound like smoke and mirrors to me, honestly.
Most definitely. So, moving to this Air movie real quick.
It is. They can't afford the upkeep of that website no more. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, true. This is crazy.
16 million that got eliminated was probably how much in debt they were for their online store.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why, like we can ship the product from the store back to them,
Yeah,
but we can't do anything about online sales. That's a whole nother technical thing that we just don't want to deal with, so we'll just eliminate it.
this is true. Man with a Kick says got sold on April 15th in Boston, going to be a Zoovie, aka movie, and I'm gonna be in the building trying to find some steals and deals, plus showing some rare pairs, and join the Discord if you're not a member yet. Appreciate that, man with the Kicks. The Slayer says Dunk's a movie critic by day and Dunk's X preaching by night.
Hey, don't forget a nerd and a hacker too.
I mean, Dunks does it all, man. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So on this Air movie, back to that, I looked at the rating so far. What they have it is given a 7.8 out of 10. So it's almost an 8 out of 10. So it's, maybe possibly good. You know what I'm saying? Like you may be onto something here. And then I think there's actual some reviews on the joint of like people leaving comments.
I want to see any reviews.
I'm gonna click user reviews. I do. I want to see at least like one or two.
No, because then they're spoiling the movie.
It's just a review. I'll just read the headline. I'll read the headline then. I ain't gonna read what they say. It says one person posted April 2nd makes you care about shoes for 2 hours. That's fair.
Except for 2 hours only though.
Yeah. Only it just said 2 hours.
He's saying, it only makes you think about shoes for 2 hours, and after that, you back to your regular life. That's pretty much what he's trying to say.
So he gave it an 8 out of 10. A great portrayal of a potential boring subject matter. So they gave it a 9 out of 10. So it seems like it could be boring, but it's actually pretty good. Says, can Ben Affleck and Matt Damon always make movies together? Okay. Says, just like Air Jordan, the Air movie flies high. It's getting pretty good ratings right now. Ben giving us another one. Checks all the boxes of what you'd expect. I love
these are clearly sneakerheads. These are clearly sneakerheads that's commenting this stuff.
I don't think these are sneakerheads. I think these are people who are just fan of like the groupies of like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. That's what I feel like. The Air is inspiring and energetic documents of Nike turning a point in the shoe game and the monumental signing of Michael Jordan.
There ain't no sneakerhead. No sneakerhead there right there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's not the historian.
Exactly. I think these people are like regular people that just do it because this is a job too. So these people get paid.
Yeah, those movie critic people. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold it down real quick. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Hold it down.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, man. So honestly, you guys, I know. I think the movie's gonna be good. I can't wait to see it. I don't really care about their reviews because I want to make my own review based it on my opinion of it and what I feel about it. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie, man. And I don't know, man. I'm not not a hacker or anything like that. But you know what? I did try. I learned programming and coding for a little bit. I talked about this before, but it was just something that it was going to be too time consuming, and hacking is something that can go down a dark path real fast. So I just left it alone because I didn't want to get myself locked up into something that I would have found myself like on a CIA website or something like that, and and not know how to get out of it. So I just left it alone. And for the a brief rundown of my history of why I do things myself. Because, like I say, when I grew up, I didn't have no money. Man, I was poor. I lived with my grandmother. We didn't have a lot of stuff. So me and my brother, we would just figure out how to fix things ourselves. And so that was just something that stayed with me, just being self-sufficient and just always being on top of stuff and knowing the problems with anything that I have, just understanding it. So like I say, it just stuck with me, and I just continue to fix things and figure out how things work. I actually watched that TV show How It's Made, little known fact too, because I don't know, I'm just into stuff like that. I'm not just into shoes. I'm into a lot of stuff. I'm a very intelligent guy, in my opinion.
Dunks is versatile, man.
Hey, I do it all.
I see. You know what I'm saying? Dunks has been working behind the scenes on the merch, man. Very interesting topic too, man. Very interesting topic, but we gonna hold it down though for sure, man. I'm gonna put this back on our main screen. So pretty much, yeah, Shoe City, man. I'm very surprised to honestly, it really has caught me off guard to even expect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For them to do that. I think eBay has some type of little like 85 shop Chicago that celebrates like the Air Jordan 1, but it looks like there's a whole bunch of random resellers selling like older Jordans or even a mixture of newer Jordans like on there. So I ain't really want to talk about that too much. But do you think, right, this with this Air movie dropping tonight and well today, and it's gonna probably be the it topic for the next week or so. Do you think it's going to impact the sneaker culture and bring it back? Because let's keep it 100. What we basically learned, if you think about it, Foot Locker closing those amount of stores. I know they're going to bring back 100 more, but they're still going to be down 300 minus 300 less stores. And then you got YCMC. Pretty much they filed for they took down the online store, but they're only going to keep the physical locations open, which is very, very interesting and suspect to me. But I'm going to just leave it at that. Do you think this is a sign of that the market is really, really down? And do you think this Air movie has potential to bring it back?
I don't think one movie alone can save it, honestly. I don't think one movie alone can save it. But I do think that we're going to see a spike in pricing, a spike in the activity. We're going to see a lot more Jordans probably being worn. You know, um, this is definitely going to benefit the UA market for sure.
So do you think this is like because you remember the one movie right during like when everything shut down, whenever they did the documentary on Jordan, it brought the prices back up through the roof. What
Mm-hmm.
was it they did?
But the Chicago ones are for sure. They
Yeah,
made those almost untouchable.
and the Jordan 5 joints, the Fire Reds, it brought those
Mm-hmm.
back. What was the joint called? What was the documentary joint? Um,
Uh,
I can't
oh
think of
my
it.
God. I know what you mean though, but yeah.
Yeah, it was on ESPN for like a good week, and then it was on Netflix too. So that brought the game through. The game was already peaking, but that made it go even higher off that because everybody out of nowhere all of a sudden wanted to be a sneakerhead. But I feel like a lot of those people, it's still like once a phase, always a phase. But some people, how many people gonna really stick around for the long run?
Hmm.
Definitely a tough call. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it's just simple, man. You got feet, so why not wanted to take care of them and make them and have them at their best. What do they call it when you're dressed very well? What have it at what they say your Sunday's best.
Yeah, this is true. Um, let's see. SISA says for YCMC, click on the chapter 11 bankruptcy link on the web page, and on the page 6 it gives you some of the reasons. The line 19 and 21 are interesting. Um, I'll pull that joint back up because I don't think I closed it. I think I just minimized the joint. Give me like 2 seconds. Hold on. because I don't think I closed it out. Let me see. I think, yeah, I didn't close it out. I'm gonna share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna click on the link and then I'm gonna share my screen. So you said there's some SI says there's some interesting things on there. Let me make sure I click on it right. It is this is a Nice Kicks joint. Let me see the bankruptcy joint. Hold on. Let me go to the back to the Nice Kicks article because I think that is right here. Boom. And I'm gonna click on the bankruptcy. So click on the chapter 11 bankruptcy. Let me share my screen. It is loading. Let's see. Cool. Let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds and boom, right here. So okay, cool. So this is pretty much the document right here that SISA wanted us to look at. It says this is the first day's emotions. I'm gonna try to you said 19 and 21. I'm gonna look at that one because that's the one he said it was the most interesting. So let me scroll through real quick. Boom, 16, 17, 18. So 19 says over the last several years, the debtor suffered declines in sales and increasing losses in the net income. The debtor, which they're basically talking about YCMC, incurred operating losses of approximately $280,000 and 1.76 million in physical years from 2020 and 2021. I see why that's interesting because that is sneaker 2020 and 2021 was the peak. 2020 to like 2020 mid 2022 sneakers was everybody opened a sneaker store. You know what I'm saying?
Good eye, SISA. Good
Most
catch.
definitely. That is interesting. Respectively, which had a significant negative impact on the debtor's financial position and liquidity. The debtor took a number of measures in attempt to address the issues, including shopping the companies as going concern, well as seeking third-party financing sources for replacement financing. Wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't expected that. You said 20 says May 28th, the athlete's foot parent. Okay, cool. That used to be on the athlete's foot. Didn't know that. Let's see. Executed a deal to acquire the debtor in effort to expand the Achilles North American presence. By all measures, proposed deal was full of the energies between two companies committed to their respective communities, loyal customers, and incentives. Unfortunately, Achilles, which is the people who bought, I guess they had bought YMC, did not close on a deal. Oh, so they didn't even close a deal. So they tried to make a deal, but they couldn't get a deal. The debtor was never able to regain profitability. So it's been pretty much, apparently, from what I'm getting, is they've been going downhill since 2020, which is very interesting because,
like you just said, and there's a good topic you brought up. In 2020, like you just said, that's when all these storefronts were opening up. So why are we going to go to them when we got all these new hip options that that just cashes out right there on the spot?
yeah. All the main businesses was hurting whenever everything kind of shut down in 2020, but the shoe store was the only thing that was really like, you know what I'm saying? When they opened back up, they should have been booming.
You couldn't go get any toilet paper, but hey, guess what? If you want them Jordans, they available.
Most definitely. Oh,
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
Tough times, man. Wasn't getting no toilet paper, no bleach, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, you can go get them Jordans.
Yeah, man. It was some hard times, man. I'm gonna read 2021, then I'm gonna put us back on the main screen. We'll be on for another 5 minutes or so. Says starting in the fiscal year 2020, certain key vendors to the debtor business started to change the allocation of goods provided to the debtor. The debtor failed to receive certain high-end goods and newer sneaker releases as a level from previous years that are critical to the industry. So they stopped getting the good Jordans in.
Yeah, so the allocation. So pretty much what was the stock that was dedicated to them was pulled away, because that's pretty much what allocation means. Like it's dedicated to that certain individual or item, And so I guess they deallocated it. So they get nothing. They get nothing of the product that they were supposed to get now. which is tough
they ain't
because
getting none of the hype. They ain't getting none of the hype stuff, is what they're saying.
So I said that's tough when you're used to a certain consistent, item or items that you're getting from certain vendors every however they scheduled their shipments, their batches, whatever you want to say, and then when you go from, say, you're getting 10 of a certain thing allocated to you, down to 6 being allocated to you, down to 3 being allocated to you, to the point where it's none allocated to you at that point, and that's, like I say, especially when those certain drops are possibly your bread and butter that's keeping your lights on, keeping your employees paid. When you lose that, what do you got? It only takes one to lose one of those big drops to bring you under, honestly.
Yeah, this is true. So, and that seemed like that's what all it took for them, allegedly. This is all alleged. Let me read the rest of this real quick. It says, in the fiscal year of 2022, comparable store sales decreased by approximately by 8.5 million from the previous year. During the current fiscal year, sales continued to decrease by almost 5 million through January 2023 when compared to the prior fiscal year, placing increased pressure on the debtor's liquidation or liquidity, which is the physical assets position, as none of the company's efforts to improve its cash position came to fruition. Wow. So interesting. So I'm pretty sure they're not the only ones that was hurting too,
So pretty much what that line 21 read pretty much was what. So basically a lot of the vendors started pulling product, and that's what made them see a significant drop from the previous year also. Pretty much. That's pretty much what I got from line 21. Like that they weren't getting that major product no more, and they suffer because of that.
True. Yeah, that's what I got from it as well. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says, if the movie good and the Travis Scott Low Olive drop, the sneaker game revive again temporarily. It's definitely gonna spark it. I don't know if it's gonna hold out through the whole summer. I don't think it's gonna be able to carry through the whole summer.
I don't think that movie and Travis alone are gonna be enough to bring back the damage that was done, because you gotta think StockX alone took up 60% of the damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So already 60% of the reputation of the market is tarnished by one group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got people scared to even buy shoes at this point.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what they're gonna get. It's a mystery box when you open it.
Exactly.
Alleged.
Yeah. So
alleged what StockX did.
Hey, well, they ain't been found guilty yet, so we're gonna say alleged.
Yeah.
We're gonna say alleged. We don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kwame says the lost and found is definitely creeping up, but we seeing how much. But we see how much. Man with the Kick says 800 by the next week, Kwame. So he's thinking the lost and founds are gonna go up by up to 800.
Do you think so?
I say 6. Because the shoe was gonna go up regardless.
Birdman. I'm kind of there with you. I say with that side, with those shoes, because usually, but no, you can't. Nah, because they made plenty. Because usually with that shoe, from my experience, the smaller you go, the more expensive it gets. In certain situations, certain shoes, like those special shoes, like anything like Off-White or something like that, the smaller you go, the more expensive they seem to be, But in this case, there were plenty made, so I say that I'm kind of there with you. I say 650.
Okay, cool. That's why I don't think they're gonna hit 800, but they're gonna hit 600, and maybe 800 long.
I say no. I'm gonna say this, maybe 800 this week.
I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna stay with my.
And that's only if a sucker is willing to pay it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kwame says
that's the only
right time. Kwame says I picked at the right time to buy last week. Yeah, Dunks
Yeah,
told and Dunks was a person that told us last week like buy now because they finna spike a little bit. So Dunks also sees the future, man. SISA says line 21. I definitely read that one. I probably didn't need to read 20, but I went on and read it anyway. Man with the Kick says facts. Kwame, Man with the Kick says when you rocking them, Kwame. Soon I gotta decide on the laces. He did put that in the Discord. I bet I put the black in mine, but I see Manny and I see Dunks put the white in theirs. So that's what made me do mine in black. But I wish I would have I may put the whites in still though. They do look fire. But I just like to be different sometimes too.
Actually, I might actually coffee stain my laces.
That'll be dope to give it that vintage look.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I gotta do
I don't want to have to pay Foxtrot uniform $30 for some laces. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. And then
the funny thing that that's where Rejuvenator gets all of their products from. Like when they do custom shoes, like when they build them like from the ground up, like they get their Nike tags and everything from Foxtrot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like the tongue tags, they come from Foxtrot. So anybody if your dog, your baby, your cat, your wife rip your tongue tag off, just go to Foxtrot Uniforms. I'm not a sponsor and I'm not trying to promote them, but if you need them, you can go to Foxtrot Uniform and get you another tag.
Okay. That fun facts by Dunks again. Kwame says, I got
the person who even put me onto Foxtrot Uniform. It was somebody in the Discord, I can't remember, but I've been on. I go on Foxtrot. I remember that. I go on Foxtrot at least twice a week. I go on there just to see if they got something new,
And the sold out Discord is nothing really truly ever deletes. You can just search the Foxtrot.
Yeah,
and it'll tell you where
you can go to the little search bar, right, and just put in Fox. Honestly, you can just put in Fox, and I'm sure it'll pop up.
Yeah, so I may even go check that out. I'm with Kwame though. He says I got so many spare laces. I got some sell in and a darker cream color might be good with the age look. It'll definitely be fire with the age look. So
yeah,
I may take my blacks out and just put the whites in. Pause. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Pause. But yeah, pause. My bad. May says Kwame fire. Most definitely, that'd be fire. You got to post the on feed pick for that Discord though. I got at least 2 on feet picks I need to post in a Discord, man. I just been grinding this week. Finally caught up to everything.
Those 90 60s, 90 50s. You got the
well in that case 3. I need to put up 3 actually. Yeah, true. I got those. I got a pick of that. Got a couple videos I need to edit too, like some shorts I got to put together too. So definitely got some comment coming up on more content coming up on the way, man. And me and Dunks is working on that merch diligently behind the scenes.
Yeah. I gotta go back to work right after the live.
Most definitely. I told Dunks I want a Halloween theme. I want to drop. I want to put it out. If everything goes right, I'm gonna speak in existence. I want to drop a Halloween theme merch, and I want to put it out like first week in October. That way everybody get time to get their orders and stuff like that. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what Halloween shoe is dropping, but I want to at least get some of the color. I have an idea what the colors could possibly be.
Yeah.
So we'll get that right. Pretty much I know it's either gonna be orange, purple, black, so we can work with those colors. You can't really go wrong with it. And then I
might actually try to grab those Dunks this year. Those Halloween ones that got like I want to say they're like the Dia de los Muertos ones.
Yeah, those are dope. Those are dope.
The ones around it, yeah. I say the mummies are for you. I wasn't feeling the mummies when they dropped, so I think I would feel I do better with the all over print ones. And you got the mummies. I respect the mummies. I respect them. But I don't know. It's just not for me.
Dunks had to cover his ass because everybody about to go in. Pause. About to go
in.
No.
I mean, people can say what they want to say. I'm sure I'm not the only one who wasn't feeling those mummy Dunks. This is a nice shoe. Just wasn't for me.
Perfect. It's perfect, man. It's perfect. I
just like the eyes at the back. That's about it. And that's probably it. I don't even like the glow in the dark.
I love the glow in the dark.
I'll take the Green Glow 4s over those, honestly.
Nah.
Which I do. Oh man, I haven't seen the Green Glow 4s in a long time. I've seen you even talk about this.
Yeah, we've been on this joint, hour, 35 minutes, man. We're about to wrap things up. Upcoming releases, I think it's safe to say right now, everybody's anticipating those Olive Travises. I will say this, they are looking better to me, but I still don't like, I know I refuse to pay.
So you chose Phantoms or Olives?
I don't, honestly, I guess if I have to pick one, because really they could be both could be a no for me. But if I have to pick one between the Phantoms or the Olives, I think I'm gonna roll with the Phantoms, man.
I knew it. I knew you wanted them. I knew you wanted them.
I don't. No, that's not what. No, it's not like I had a choice. Because I told you, if I could say no to both, then yeah, I'd be like, honestly, I could do without either.
Honestly, I was gonna say if you would have said the Olives, I was gonna say you gotta have the Phantoms before you even get the Olives. You know, like I said in the Discord, it's just one of those. You know, it's just an unspoken rule. You know, if you got one, you gotta complete the set. You know.
For the most part, I did.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad you don't got no lobsters because
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get the orange and I'm gonna be looking for the purple, before I know it, at least the ones that I know that
you can look for the yellows.
Yeah,
the yellows are the most expensive ones, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that would probably be. And see, that's the one I don't even want to start because that one I know I ain't gonna pay that for the shoe. The rest, you know, I could probably scrabble up the crumbs. I'm gonna be hurting, but I could probably scrabble up the crumbs. But
it's funny. I actually think I saw somebody. He was here local, but he was selling like online. Like I guess he had an online store or whatever. And you know, he had 3 pair of the yellows. He had a 11 and a half, a 10, and a 6. The 11 and the 10 and a half both sold. The 11 for 53K, the 10 for I want to say 50, and the 6 was still pending.
So he made over 100K.
I said, who? If for 53,000, I'm gonna give me a fucking Benz. I'm not going to get I'm not buying no. I'm going to get 4 shoes, not 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give me a nice Benz for 50,000.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nice little Rover truck or something, you know?
Yeah, most definitely. Manny with the Kick says, hey, chill with the mummy. He said he respected, so we got to give him a pass.
Come on, Manny, man. I never said anything bad about them. I just said that I'd rather take the all over prints. You know,
we're gonna give him a pass, man. We're gonna give him a pass. Jay Brooks says those Olive Travis Scott ones are only going up to a 12 and men's. Yep, because it is a women exclusives. So a lot of folks won't be getting them to wear just to flip. This is a fact.
I guarantee it's gonna be those big sizes, man. You better have your chips in dip ready. Because
if they have any big sizes,
they going for a ticket. You might be okay in the smaller sizes, like me and stuff. I think I'm gonna be okay to get.
Yeah, I think the bigger sizes they probably only gonna do on Travis Scott website too.
And like I say, in that resale on those is gonna be hefty.
Yeah, if they already sitting at a strong 1K right now, right?
Well, yeah, and like you say, we know that they're only going up to 10 and a half in men. So all you 10s, 10 and a halves, it's about to be a purge. You guys better, you know, you guys gotta be, crabs in a bucket for the people who do want them to rock. You know, that 10 and a half size, it's gonna be rough.
12 too. Well, it ain't no 12.
Yeah, right? Because women's 12 is the 10 and a half, right?
Yeah, that's a 10 and a half. So yeah, you're pretty much cooked. Yeah, that's gonna be definitely flip. There's gonna be the most flippable shoe currently out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Manny with the Kick says
put some money in this for sure. Gonna put some money in some people's pocket for sure. I'm like,
Most definitely. Man Kick says facts, bro. That's why they on my radar 100. Okay, so he want to flip them.
Man, you a flipper?
Yeah,
You scalping? You got the scalping shoes?
he go to God Soul for a reason, bro.
Huh?
He go to God Soul.
Oh,
Benny with
yeah,
the
yeah,
God Soul. Yeah, he be getting steals and deals, but he be
yeah. That's where he got the. That's where he got his Jim Reds from, which I'm still chasing. I just need to find a decent pair.
okay. Cool. Let's see. Jay Brooks says my cell laces got dirty so quick on my lost and founds, went back to black. Okay, interesting. I may do. I want to just put my white sands, man, and just let them probably naturally get dirty. I'm pretty sure I won't have no problem, especially this summer. Um, but other than that, man, we pretty much finna wrap things up for tonight. We've been on the joint for an hour and 41 minutes. Y'all smash the like button. Manny says that happened to me too, and I had to cop some new white laces. Okay, interesting. They've been rocking they joint. I need to rock mine. I think I've only rocked mine once.
I just hit you up about that the other day. I was like,
Yep.
have you even wore your lost and found yet?
I wore them once. I haven't worn them.
Yeah.
I need to swap the laces though to keep it 100. Salute to Kwame on getting his pair, and all the people who got theirs. Welcome to the Lost and Found family, aka Sold Out family. But
just at this point, if you're not in, you out. That's all you got to say, you know.
yeah, because these things are gonna go up a little bit.
The movie out now, so
Yeah, they finna spike up.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're not gonna go back down either. I'll say that. Whatever they peak up to, they're not gonna go. I don't see the shoe going back down. They ain't got nowhere to go but up.
Ever? You don't think it'll ever drop down again?
Nah.
Yeah, fair to say.
Whatever it hits, it's not. It may slowly creep up, but
Look,
that shoe like wine is gonna get better as it ages with time.
I'm gonna show you something after the live too. I gotta show you something about. It's got to do with the lost and founds.
Okay, interesting. So, other than that, man, we've been on a joint hour 42 minutes, man. Y'all smash a like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. Of course, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I do is make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and of course, y'all know we got Music Mondays, and we will be back on Saturday with another sold out live, another sold out podcast. So y'all smash the like button, sign up for the sold out Discord. It's pinned up in the chat if you haven't done so already. It's free. Definitely nothing but great times. We talk a little bit of everything over there, from music to, of course, sneakers, legit checking. Funny story about that one. If you know, you know. And we will be back. We will be back Saturday, and I'm going to let Dunks take us out.
Hey, yo, thanks everybody for joining us, man. This was a good one. Like I say, I don't know too much knowledge about the YCMC. Because like I say, just not a store that we have here on the West Coast. But you know, like I say, with those that line 19 and line 21, that pretty much gave us the rundown of why they're shutting down. So you know, sad case for them. Foot Locker is doing the same thing. So yeah, I don't see a lot really going on for shoe storefronts much anymore. I think it's gonna be more of an online based thing. And honestly, I think that they're gonna open up storefronts just to have you order online. Think about that. Because look, they can keep inventory costs low on the storefront side of things, but still have full stock online. So like saying, like when I say, and this kind of makes sense when they say cater to sneakerheads or sneaker community. They're gonna set it up more like a boutique thing where they have the shoe but no stock physically. Gotcha. You have to go in and purchase it through like maybe online or something, you know.
That's kind of how I'm on my year is. Like they got a store.
Yeah. But so that's how I see that's the suit I see them trying to follow, becoming more of a boutique. You know what I'm saying?
I see it now.
Where it only holds so much inventory.
I can see that now.
The bulk end of the inventory is online or shipped out through other distributors like GOAT, so to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but to tie that all back up, yeah, man. I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm gonna watch this movie. And once again, for everybody who told me happy early birthday, thank you guys. But yeah, as you guys know, It's tomorrow. It's Dunk's Day. So I'm not gonna do too much because I'm not out there person like that. Just probably some low key family stuff, you know, and just made by myself a couple things. But that's it, man. And uh, I will be letting you guys know about the movie because, like I said, I'm gonna go check it out and watch it. And I'll let you guys know. But yeah, with that, this was a good one. I definitely had fun. We got some good topics, got some good jokes off. And so, everybody just enjoy the rest of your week. And we will be back Saturday with another one. So, thank you guys for joining us. And once again, thanks for the birthday wishes.
Most definitely, man. We're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. Would you wanna come through for me, girl? If you slide, tell me now what you do for me, girl. Been alone for some time, so it's new for me, girl. But I wanna take a chance on you truthfully, girl. Girl, I'll be a man, I know you need that. Boy, you're all peace, you need to leave that. Got you on my lock, I need to keep that. Yeah, I mean that. Oh, you see that? I've been trying to hold back, gotta practice self-control. Every time I call you, girl, I always get that tone. I just need to see you, girl, I'm tired of that phone. Just say when you alone, on my way, I'm going gone, yeah. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
It's been a long day, you should roll up. Now it's you every time my phone buzz. Need you around, I've been so long. Shit be hard when I'm on the road. All this Louis luggage made me wet the grill. I don't really wanna touch it unless it's mine for real. I put all them diamonds on her like a chandelier. She gon' get a double murder if the looks could kill. These feelings are familiar, swear she look familiar. Swear to God I need her, swear to God I need love. I've been in and out of lust, I've been in and out of touch. I've been in and out of love, yeah.
I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through. I just told my shawty better come through. We can turn it up if you want to. Looking at the sky through the sunroof. We can do whatever, girl, come through.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that I miss you and I love you. I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. I know this music is hard, but I know you're also doing an incredible job. I just worry that it might take a lot out of you, and